highly about both of those teams, and now we have them on the right side. That's what I expected. I hope they will be able to lock in their correct champions this time, and we will not have a second remake. That will be lovely. But, well, Arlott first ban. Interesting choice. Of course, Arlott, we have seen him do a lot. We also seen him not do so much. So really depends what kind of player you are if you get your hands on him. Chip getting outed. So this is from Cromer. I don't know about Chip first ban. It seems like it's something that you think about later into the draft phase. Of course, it could be something that Substancer is confident on. Or, sorry, not Substancer, but his roamer, who is, of course, Q, if I am not... No, Kingsta, of course. Kingsta is confident on that chip. So maybe that's something that you are trying to get rid of. Baxia, basically permaban, if I'm not wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kronos. But I feel like Baxia was all the time getting banned.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be something that they need to watch out for. This Baxia has been a pick that has been stable just because of the fact that he has an inbuilt... You know, an inbuilt, whatchamacallit?
Anti-heal?
Anti-heal, yeah. An inbuilt anti-heal. He has a fast rotation. 1.5 second stun with that shield unity. Can be flexed in the jungle, EXP lane, in the roam position. So I feel like this is a hero that definitely needs to be respected in the current meta, where flexibility is at the utmost top. And that's why the box is being taken off. As you can see, another lane bully, which is the CC that's been taken off the table as well. So that means Team Limit might want to go for the Terizla again in the hands of Substance Stellar Gang, or maybe even the Lapu Lapu.
Lapu Lapu could be a strong contestant for that ban. Of course, you can be opening with him, since we already saw that he paired up against one of the strongest XP laners until the newest patch, who was Phoebus, only getting outplayed by CC, and even that wasn't 100% confirmed every time. He could be a contestant for that first pick, of course, and it looks like he could be that contestant for the first pick, because he is still open, and Kalia now getting banned. Oh no, it's Uranus. All of us forgot about him. He was almost perma-banned for most of the tournament, and now he is getting picked up. And as you were speaking about that gold stuff, can you describe us a little bit more about that build, which we should be expecting?
Telling you, this is a build that's, I thought it was a troll build at first, but people are taking it all over, taking over the internet by storm with that one. They go for the golden staff. So it's not something we're used to seeing. Of course, the brute force breastplate got a nice bit of a buff as well. The brute force, along with the enchanted talisman, that was what you need on the Uranus. But then going for a golden staff just completely turns things on its head. Some people still opt to go for a feather of heaven, but that's something that only we'll get to see in some time. So let's see how it goes out, because this Uranus is definitely going to make a big difference in the Land of Dawn. But you can see, just to reply to that, they take away a Kimi for Pancrat, and of course Kawa with that Fredrin in the jungle.
We have Fredrin in the jungle, and I must correct you, because I believe the name of the of our player who has locked in that Fredrin should be Sasha. I think that should be the name, because I believe it's written in Azbuka. So I believe that's how you should read it. So he should be Sasha. So just to make him happy, I hope so, for the live stream, when he will be rewatching, hopefully, a glorious... I think we are in the BO3 territory. Are we in BO3 territory? Not just yet, right? It's just BO1. Oh, it's just BO1, is it? I think it is.
Yeah, it's a BO1 if I'm not wrong. It's still a BO1.
Oh, it is still BO1, so yep. Pretty bloody deadly. Oof, this is gonna be rough. And Yuzong locked in for the side of Birthright.
Yuzong is another hero that just got buffed, my friend. He's going to be sustaining quite a lot in the lane. The Shah residue is going to be coming up much faster. He has... so, hear me out, Warren. I know you like numbers and stats as well. Before, his ultimate used to give him an 800 to 1,000 HP increase when he uses his ultimate. And now, it's gone from 1,000 to 2,000. So that's double the HP.
I see it. Oh, I see it. I just surge it up, and oh my god, that's lovely amount of health.
A lot indeed, a lot of health, and then that's going to be a big difference maker when it comes to these team fights.
It will be indeed. He will be able to rush in for Zhuxin. He will be able to rush in for Bruno. Of course, Bruno will be a little bit tougher of a target. Even though he is not running Flicker, he needs to care about Fredrin engaging on him. He is running that Purify, but he is still Bruno. He has his dashes. He's able to reset his dashes by auto-attacking. So not really that easy of a target for the side of Yuzong.
The Bruno, yes, but also at the same time, don't forget he has a sliding tackle, right? Along with the sliding tackle, he also has a Purify, so it could be a slight bit of a good thing for him. But of course, it'll all come down to who goes and who are the players. Of course, Q is one of the top goal laners, along with Wicked that we know of. Maybe slight bit of a difference maker, but here Fushi locks in the Badang for the roam position. So now we know that they need another gold laner, or rather, we're actually still flexing this Kimmy until the very end. They need to respond, Team Limit, with something on their side. Don't tell me Mr. Death's going to pull up with a Lancelot. This guy's going to be trolling here.
Oh, he is hovering. Well, Lancelot has been banned against him, so it could be something he might be opting for. We will see. We will see. In the meantime, we can look at what has been presented to us, and I don't know if I quite like Badang. He can, of course, lock out Zhuxin, and he can a little bit sort of lock out Uranus, but Bruno, he will probably never be caught by that wall. He can always jump out. And now when there is Joy, when there is Kufra, oh, this Badang is gonna have a tough life.
Yeah, this Badang's going to definitely have a tough life with the Kufra and the Joy as well. But if timed right, it will be a slight bit of a big difference maker. It all comes down to who's going to be either in the jungle, or rather either in the gold lane or this mid laner. Because looking at the fact that BIRTHRIGHT have a stack lineup at this point, and Team Limit also at the same time, they don't have a lot of CC, relying heavily on the Jushin to provide a lot of slows against this Fredrin. And I was going to say, you want to go for a Moskov or an Iritel, not the Granger, because you have the Joy and they lock in that Moskov. And I feel like we have a game on our hands right now.
Oh, we should be having a game on our hands, exactly, to be specific, in 22 seconds. Sasha locking in that Fredrin for himself, so it's going to be Fredrin in the jungle. Mark will be running Badang on roam, a little bit of a classic. We didn't see so much of Fredrin jungle, I believe so, in Europe. I think it was more so a specialty in Asia, in Asia's tournaments. We saw it perform super well into Joy, specifically when King Kong was running that Fredrin. He was pretty deadly against Joy. So we will see how this Fredrin can handle Joy. Because looking at it right now through my binoculars, it seems like this Joy a little bit counterpicked herself, and that she is going to have it rough against Fredrin.
Yes, I agree. The Joy's definitely going to have a rough time against the Fredrin, just because of the fact that Fredrin can just go, has the taunt, right? Every time she's trying to dash, you can just get the taunt onto them, and then you're really disrupting the flow of Joy completely, not letting her unleash the rhythm, not letting her unlock the electrifying beats, and not able to dish out a lot of damage. And against a Fredrin, who is quite a bit of a tanky guy, you want to absorb all the damage. But then again, this is not just any Joy we're talking about. We're talking about the Joy in the hands of Mr. Death. But going against a team like BIRTHRIGHT, they know they have no easy feat on their hands. So
first blood,
let's get it.
Bobber already killing enemy Uranus, who was trying to cut his wave, even using Vengeance, but goes down anyway.
Oh man, I was gonna say we're gonna see them go through, but then all of a sudden, Substance Seller gang, he was trying to go into enemy territory, and guess what? He got taken down.
He got taken into police custody because he was trespassing on bad property, on bad territory. And yeah, he paid with his life, unfortunately, for the side of Team Limit. Who got the kill, actually? It was Bobber. Well, Bobber should utilize that kill quite alright. Of course, if it would go for Fushi, it would be even better. But still, it didn't go for Mark. Oh, Mark! Just speaking about him, he perfectly walls off Kingsta together with Mio. But Mio able to do some damage to Fushi in retaliation.
Yeah, and I think, yes, it would have been great in the hands of Fushi, but then again, Bober can use that one kill to snowball, right? And Yu Zhang in a snowball is going to be so dominating, especially when it comes to these neutral objectives. And the turtle's going to be up soon in about 15 seconds, and that's going to be a big difference maker, knowing that the Black Dragon form can deal a lot of damage to the back line.
10 seconds for the first turtle to spawn. In this game, Team Limit against Birthright. BO1, so pretty deadly. Sasha already with engage, unfortunately missing that taunt, so Mio will be able to run away with her life for now.
Yeah, at this point they have to run away, but you can see, oh, the Lantern Flame doing quite a lot of damage. Fushi able to get her arms away. The turtle is started, and Mark, the rest of Birthright, is zoning out Team Limit, and they might get that one.
Bober is playing it out, going for Substance Seller. Sasha finishing turtle just in time now. Substance Seller getting saved by Kingstab. Bober now in his dragon form. Substance Seller cannot really Volk up, already using his vengeance once again. And we were just talking about how this kill will impact the game and the lane. And Bober is just sprinting with that kill away.
Yeah, and they have to look at Kingstar right now.
Kingstar getting blocked by Mark because he was just in perfect space at the perfect time, saving his mid laner.
Yeah, right now you can see Mark actually getting caught in the midst of his own wall.
And now Mr. Death tries to play it out, but there is Bober with the rest of the team. Mark flickers out to survive, and he is still healthy and alright. 2 kills for the side of BIRTHRIGHT.
I think that at this point, it just goes to show that these are two teams that know how to play. They love to play the macro game, but their micro is on point as well. But being on the top side,
Bober goes for Substancer. He forces it under the tower. Mr. Death tries to go for Bober, but I don't think he has enough damage for Yuzong. Yuzong is too tanky. Mr. Death, you have no business here.
yeah, I think right now Mr. Death
Ufra engaging in, but Mio is the target actually. Fushi goes for her. Mio gets sniped by Pancrat. Gorgeous snipe through the wall map. Now getting thought it is Mr. Death himself. And this is the Fredrin. We have been talking about it. We have been saying, or I was saying it the most. It's a scary matchup. It's a counter pick. And now you see why.
Yeah, you're right, and we all know this to be as well, just because of the fact that the taunt being present from Sasha is going to be a big difference maker, disrupting the flow of the joy. We both said that before, and I think you pointed out really well that these are the moments that Birthright are looking for, but Team Limit at this point, you know, they've kind of shot themselves in the foot by picking up that joy. Yes, it's Mr. Death on it, but again, you're not going against a no-name team. This is Birthright we're talking about. And with the turtle being up, they're looking to dominate the river. And look at the kill score along with the gold as well, completely in their favor.
And they are giving it away because look at position of Joy. She's going for the top side. I think she's trying to steal away camps from Sasha. And she will be doing exactly that. Depends what will Birthright do in answer, do in response. Can they make a play happen on both sides?
Yeah, I feel like
he's not engaging on 4 members under his tower, but I don't think he can survive this onslaught. He gets targeted, and now it's Yuzong, Black Dragon form, trying to push everyone away. Gold plates have been taken for the side of Birthright, and first tower destroyed.
Yeah, and I feel like this is gonna be a slight bit of a difference maker for Team Limit, because Birthright.
They go for more Petrify. Now he gets immobilized. I don't think he can move at all. Substance Server goes down.
Yeah, this is the opening that they were looking for. They got a tier 1 on the bot side. They got a tier 1 in the mid lane right now. And Sasha
getting caught, getting pushed under the tower. Now he gets destroyed. First kill going for side of Team Limit, and they were able to play this to their limit. Mr. Death tries to go for more. He gets pushed away. I don't think he can quite connect. Pankrat maybe too deep. He gets chunked up himself. He doesn't have Petrify yet. Purify. He doesn't need it. He kills Kingstar anyway.
Yeah, he does kill him anyway, but at this point, I feel like Birthright, they've given only 1 kill away, yes, but they've taken a lot more in return. They've taken away 4k gold lead, 2 towers, the one on the top side being traded by Mr. Death. That's good for the side of Team Limit because there is a trade that still comes through. However, Birthright at this point have made the map a little more red than the liking of Team Limit, and Mark is the one that's opening up the space and creating the place, because take a look at the items. Even Pancrat is going to build up to the Trinity soon enough, but on the top side,
Pancrat is super ahead, and he will show that power to Kingstab, who gets caught to wall and now gets taken for killing spree and goes for even more, tries to go for Q, and this kill goes for Pancrat as well. 2 more kills for Pancrat. In retaliation, Team Limit were able to take tower on bottom side.
They're looking to take the towers one by one. All the towers are taken away, even the Holy Shield on the top side. So Team Limit are not looking good at this point. With the Holy Shield proc within less than 7 minutes, Birthright can actually rush a Lord as soon as possible and then just completely cast them off guard from the top side just because there's no Holy Shield present.
It's so rough for the side of Team Limit. Birthright are running away with this game. They are running away with their opponent's money. They are 6,000 ahead. Mr. Def only 1 death, but Kingsta 0-4, Substancer 0-2, Q even dying himself, Mio, everyone has tasted death on the side of Team Limit, and unfortunately Mr. Def looks like he's bringing death this time towards his own team. No, really joking here, I don't think it's Mr. Def's fault specifically, it's more so Birthright are playing just so well and not letting Team Limit do anything in answer.
Yeah. And I feel like at this point there's no possible way for them to get anything open up for them unless and until Mr. Death is looking to go and try and get a split push on the other side, just because of the fact that every time he's in a team fight, Sasha is just going to be a complete thorn. And even picking up the Radiant armor at this point, Mr. Death's not going to be doing a lot of damage, and that's why you can see he understands, he knows what he has to do, he knows he has no impact on these team fights. But again, the presence of Pancrat to use the SOD to travel halfway across the map and just single out Mr. Death on his own. This is why I was saying that yes, Granger would have been an okay pick, but the Moskov is the best one because he can make such a difference when it comes to these macro positions that Birthright really need. And even having Bo Barushik on this Yu Zhang, man, these guys are looking like a completely different beast at this point. Knowing that they have the map control, knowing that they have more than a 5k goal lead. Now again, Mr. Death
going for this. Fredrin tries to engage on their front line, but Yuzong is obliterating backline. Mr. Def able to finish Sasha off though. Pancrat unstoppable. I don't know who can go for him. Mr. Def is still alive, running away with his life. Kingsta jumps away, but 2 for 1. Which actually, given the situation which the game is in right now, I think this was a decent play from Team Limit.
It was a decent play indeed, and at this point they are able to take any trade, right? Any trade for them is a good trade because that's gold in their pocket. They need to find a way to make it work for them, but here Fushi, man, he's got a lot of damage coming through, especially knowing that it's a Kimi, it's a marksman in the mid lane with a double marksman composition. Birthright are definitely cooking.
Birthright have super strong late game composition for themselves. Of course, this double marksman composition is super deadly. Given this scenario where you have this draft for the side of Team Limit, of course, Joy could be obliterating that backline, but you have Fredrin, you have Mark on Bedank. It's so tough to get in, it's so tough to get on those carries. Fushi with a Flicker, Pancrat with Purify, it's so hard.
It is super hard because there's no way that he can actually go into the back line. Every time he has to go through, he's gonna get stopped by Mark, he's gonna get stopped by Sasha, and then Bober. The best part about having Bober on this Yu Zhang is he can just ignore every single person and straight go for the back line. And that leaves Mr. Death isolated in the back line of Birthright with Sasha just taunting them. And again, he wants to go in. Look at that. He's just taunting and doing so much against Substance, who needs to be singling out the rest of Birthright by himself.
But this was too deep. This was an overstep from the side of Substancer, who needed to use his vengeance just to survive right before Lord will start pushing in.
Yeah, the Lord is going to start pushing it on top side, but you see Mr. Death's already taking care of it slowly. They've cleared out the tier 2 in the mid lane, and this is a slight bit of mistake coming out from Birthright. They're getting overzealous and not playing the patient macro game that we know them to do, and this might just be a problem to them because this could have been ended in one fell swoop. But now Team Limit have found a way to defend and even saving the Holy Shield in the mid lane so far.
This was great macro from the side of Team Limit, but it might be even greater fight, but I don't know. It doesn't look like a monster kill goes towards Pancrat. Pancrat goes for more, destroy this tower. Boborusik trying to survive in backline, survives just enough, heals up and leaves away with his head on his neck.
Man, this was a brutal fight, right? It looked really difficult, but here they might go for a re-engage. But look at Pancrat. He has the damage, and they need to respect that. And knowing that they went for a dive early, Kingsta did get the right target.
They
but
might
here
be
again,
able to catch Sasha. Sasha needs to jump away. Mark's still able to survive, but Sasha not so much. They go down. Mr. Dev with a double kill, and this is something that cannot be happening for the side of BIRTHRIGHT. Of course, no Lord on the map right now, but Team Limit hopping back, trying to hop back into the game.
trying to hop back into the game at this point, slowly and surely, crawling tooth and nail, trying to fight their way back. And I feel like now having the items that he needs, Mr. Dead with that Wishing Lantern can dish out a lot of damage. But look at Pancrad. He's 11.3k. That's a Moskov. That's a late game Moskov that's already full build. Bro's going to sell the boots at any point. He's just got to go socks all in with an immortality even.
Oh, there's some more fights happening in mid side. Mega kill goes for Fushi. And now Kingsta disappearing right before a spawn of Lord. Kingsta will be offset 8 seconds. He will be spawning 8 seconds before this Lord spawn. Substance Star has to run for his life. He has still his Vengeance available, but BIRTHRIGHT going right into their opponent jungle, taking everything by force.
Yeah, they need to find a way and take everything by force indeed. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult for them to make any sort of a comeback. Because at this point, look at Team Limit. They're forcing they're trying to force something, but BIRTHRIGHT having the damage just don't really care. They can just go force themselves onto Team Limit, and they might just...
Oh, this crazy damage coming from Pancrad towards Mio. This was disgusting.
Yeah, it is, because he's a full build Moskov at this point, and they've turned their attention to the Lord. But look at this, Team Limit understand the Mark's not there. This could be a 5v4.
Lord is getting started. Team Limit has their joy. Can he retribute it? Shut down. Pancrad goes down. Mega kill for Mr. Dev. He's still jumping around. Sasha goes down. I don't think you can still continue this fight in the favor of BIRTHRIGHT because you are going down left and right. Killing spree for Bobo Rissing, but he goes down as well. Shut down. Mark tries to play it out. Kills Kingsta, but now it's only Fushi against Mr. Dev, Q, Mio, and oncoming Lord.
This is why we call him the Grim Reaper. Wherever he goes, death follows. 5-1-2 on a Joy. When you're going against a Badang and a Fredrin and a Moskov nonetheless, a full pretty much a counter team for the Joy, knowing who he's going up against. Phil picks it up, just having the confidence to dish out the damage, buying enough time, knowing the timers, and knowing when to go in and out of a team fight. Making the mistake was what BIRTHRIGHT needn't do, but Team Limit were patient enough. Now almost full build, looking to go for a Winter Crown, 12k goal lead, and now Pancrad is 12.3. They've caught up, and now Team Limit just need one opening with the Lord that's marching on the bot side, and they could take it all, because look at the goal lead again. 3k in the favor of BIRTHRIGHT. 3k is definitely not enough when you have a playmaker like Kingsta looking to give a big Tyrant's Rage right now.
Mark already engaging this fight, getting chunked up himself. Pancrad tries to survive. He is able to survive for now. He tries to kite away, but there is Mr. Dev. He needs to run away with his life. Killing spree goes for Mark. Sasha still alive, chunking a lot of damage towards him, but now goes down. Monster kill. Team Limit didn't lose a single member, and now they are coming towards enemy base.
They're coming towards the enemy base. All right, 2 down from the side of BIRTHRIGHT. It's going to be a 5v3, but here he misses.
Play it out. There's another fight happening. Substance Star is trying to push onwards. Base is still alive. They try to defend it. 3v5. Can they do it though? Pancrad is super strong. He is full built already. And now Lord pushing onwards on the bottom side. Can Pancrad do it? Can Mr. Dev get him? What will be the answer? Mr. Dev trying to go in. They try to go for base. Pancrad is still alive, but not anymore. He goes down. And now it's a win for Team Limit. How did this happen, Kronos?